coming up. But first, are you tired of the same old boring browsing experience?
I sure am.
Then today's sponsor, Opera, is perfect for you.
I love the opera.
No, not that Opera. Opera Browser, a sleek, customizable, feature-packed browser.
Wow, what features are we talking about?
I thought you'd never ask. First, tab islands. Group tabs together and collapse and expand as needed to stay organized. Group anything you want.
Why is this tab group just pictures of female bassets?
Because that tab group is none of your, as in none of your business. You can also open two tabs side by side, split screen style. Work in one and drag down and add a second tab to, I don't know, shop for basset necessities.
That's awesome, but what about entertainment?
You can connect your favorite music streaming service, detach the player, and move it inside or outside the browser. And videos automatically pause your tunes. No fumbling with your chunky paws. Speaking of videos, you can pop them out and place them anywhere, even outside the browser window. So you can enjoy your favorite streaming shows without any clutter. Just video bliss.
Whoa, Opera is rekindling my love for the internet.
As it should. Use our link below to upgrade your browsing experience today by downloading Opera. Sometimes we need to be punished for the holidays. So in that spirit, we'll explain every Christmas villain in the Silent Night, Deadly Night franchise, animated. After witnessing the shocking loss of his parents at the hands of a Santa-suited criminal, Billy Chapman and his younger brother Ricky grow up in an orphanage run by nuns who torment the boys with strict Catholic discipline. Years later, Billy is employed as a toy store Santa. His suit has a black belt, bells on the cuffs, added pockets, red gloves, and boots with white trim. He also wears a pulled-down beard and a long wig. This suit-up sends Billy over the edge, leading him to gift punishment to those on his naughty list. But before he reaches his former Mother Superior, he's taken down, with Ricky bearing witness. In the sequel, Ricky, now an adult, regales a psychiatrist with many, and I mean many, clips from the first film, plus flashbacks from his teenage first kills. He recounts a brief relationship that ends when, well, jealousy gets the best of him. However, he does manage to help with Garbage Day. After his therapy, he dons a Kris Kringle getup with center trim, but no pockets, bells, or gloves, and he lacks the wig and beard, though his hat does have a dangling pom-pom. He sets out and finishes his brother's nunly business, then is ultimately neutralized. The third film finds Ricky in a coma, tethered psychically to a blind woman for some reason, and is accidentally awoken by a Santa performer. Ricky looks completely different, is wearing a hospital gown and slippers, has one damaged eye, and a mechanical brain cap keeping him alive. He later changes into blue pants, a matching windbreaker, plaid attire, and a beanie. Ricky stalks the psychic blind woman. However, she eventually puts a stake in this lumbering monstrosity. In Silent Night, Deadly Night 4, Kim, an aspiring journalist, uncovers a witch coven that implements slug roaches to initiate her into their ritual. Their leader, Fema, curses Kim to sacrifice a young boy, but she instead uses her newly knotted hands to Uno reverse the curse, ending the spell. And this non-Christmas Christmas movie. The fifth film features Joe Petto, a toy maker who lost his pregnant wife in a car crash, leading him to create booby-trapped toys. The lethal toys include a Santa ball with retractable limbs, rigged rollerblades, a rubber hand, robot, a killer snake, munchie larva, a dinosaur, several killer cars, army toys, a plane, and even a kamikaze superhero. Joe is outfitted in Father Christmas apparel with a thin belt, short boots, white gloves, and a tiny hat. Yet it turns out Joe is very much not alive, and this disguised killer is a robot named Pino, built by Joe as a robotic son, complete with Barbie body. This robo-son tries to gain a pretty mommy, but instead he gets shut down. In the 2012 remake, Ronald Jones Jr.'s festive getup has bulging white trim, buckled boots, black gloves, and a plastic Santa mask with darkened eyes and bright brows. He's even stocked with a flamethrower. It's revealed that his divorced dad went on a Yuletide rampage years earlier, but was taken out in front of him, causing Ronald Jr. to dole out revenge. Although in this pursuit, he becomes a crispy Kringle and then somehow sneaks away. In the latest reboot, the drifter Billy Chapman dons Santa attire with dark gloves, laced boots lacking any fur, a comically fake beard, and wide hat trim. He also rocks a suit with white gloves and boot gaiters with poofy trim. This Santa has the usual grim backstory, though the man who slayed his parents passed a supernatural killer instinct to Billy, guiding him on his seasonal reckoning of the naughty. He also has a female love interest, well, at least for a little while. Now, we'd better hope there isn't a chimney big enough to fit all of these bad Santas. What other holiday vids do you want to see? More festive animations right here. Thank you to the jolly patrons. Press like, comment, and subscribe.